Hello and welcome back to Jupiter Hell. I believe this is the last episode where I'll be commenting over my playthrough, and instead I'll be playing through as I commentate. But this level, or is it like this level and the next one, are really cool because I end up finding a goodie down here, which is like just very excellent. And things become very interesting, to say the least. But hello, how are you doing? It's a new day, and maybe it won't be so spicy today about how companies treat you. I don't know. Listen, like as I say, there's very little recourse for these things, so like maybe the best I can do is like rant about it on a video, a let's play video. But I probably shouldn't do that because, as I say, I actually love this little bit here where I find an alcove and there's cover on both sides. That just worked out so well. As I say, I know that everyone has their own problems to deal with. So the last thing you really want to do is hear me complain about something like as trivial as redeeming points from a store. It just like ultimately it doesn't matter, and it shouldn't matter, but like I don't know. I think about how something like that can happen, and then like how it leads to stuff like global warming and climate change and all that stuff. But you don't want to hear about that either. You know what you want to hear about? You want to hear about Lucky Charms. So what about Lucky Charms? How does it relate to a fully balanced breakfast? I mean, this is something I was talking about. It has often been very strange to me that, in a commercial for what is supposed to be a children's breakfast, they will often say part of a balanced breakfast, and then they show, in addition to eating a bowl of Lucky Charms, you should eat just basically a breakfast, like a whole ass breakfast. Like you get some like eggs and toast and orange juice. Like that's the nutritional value of the Lucky Charms are so like nothing that you need the addition of an actual breakfast to make it work, to make it actually work for you. I think that's really weird, and I know I'm not the first to say it. I know I won't be the last, but I feel like we need to say it more often. Is like how is that allowed? That shouldn't be allowed. Okay, so yeah, bunker airlock. I posit the question: if I open the bunker airlock, will it kill the things inside? The answer is no. I'll just say that, but I won't tell you why. It's just dawning on me now why it is that opening the airlock would not kill the things inside. I mean, besides the fact that everything is already kind of hanging around outside, like it doesn't seem like any creature needs oxygen. So I don't know why I would think, hey, of course they'll die because they need oxygen. But there's actually an extra added reason why they couldn't possibly need oxygen less, which you'll see, and I will not spoil. I think it's around this point where I realize that there's not much left to explore, so I have to go and open up the other door. No, actually that's not true, because I explore it first. It took me so long to realize that to use those mods, I just had to select them. Is it here? Yeah, it's here where I figure it out. But you need the multi-tools in order to do it. Yeah, that was like really silly on my part. But I'm glad I figured it out because it's really helpful down the line. I don't remember what I'm actually doing here. I think I maybe am like trying to figure out if I can install it. No, I don't know. Oh yeah, it won't let me. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish here exactly. But here I see that the doors are no longer locked, so I check out this room. And then there are more locked doors, so I have to go and unlock the doors inside the locked doors. And there's basically, you can see the red marks on the inside there are the enemies. And actually, the fact that I can already see them is kind of a clue to what kind of enemies they are. And I'm realizing that again also now, like what kind of information you get. Like you can actually kind of suss out how things work or what to expect. So anyway, this is a really interesting situation that I'm about to encounter here. Yeah. So the answer is they're all robots. Yeah. And oh, this was so dumb. I waited instead of moved, and then I was within range of the poison. I need to take a health pack. Yo, take a health pack, dude.
That's better.
Good job. You did it. I think I play this off pretty well. I'm trying to like bait out the other robots. These guys are no pushovers. Like they're actually pretty tough. Can't remember. I think yeah, I do the right thing and back up right all the way back. And then this guy is here and I'm like, oh. But I want him to be like actually out, so I like bait him out. He's dead. And then I'm like waiting a bunch of turns to like try and get the other one out. I think I did a pretty good job here. I think I could have done better, but it is what it is. I got hit by poison twice, but oh, that poison also blocks visibility, it seems. There we go. Nice. So I have one more level. I've been moving toward like leveling up towards Onslaught, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And I need it to be level 8. So on the next level I finally get Onslaught. I don't know if I've leveled up since this. I feel like I'm still level 7. But I must be getting pretty close. But anyway, what I get from this room is so good. Oh man, it's like really making me look forward to continuing this playthrough. You know what would suck is if I get back to playing the game and then I die right away. That's what happened the last time. That happens sometimes. Is like I go a while without playing it and then I kind of lose the flow of things. And then when I get back into the game, I just die right away because I'm not doing all of the right things. Or maybe I just get unlucky. So I kind of agonize over this a little bit. I think, do I take Tough as Nails? Or no, I take Sustained Fire. Yeah, at this point when you've got 2 levels in something, you want the third one to like make it as good as it can be, I think. It's generally like things kind of ramp up exponentially. Is generally what I find about things. So like, you know, like leveling up from like 5 to 6 is always more significant than leveling up from 1 to 2. So I always like to triple down on something instead of just like taking something different. So here's the big boy weapon. I love this weapon so much. The Hammerhead. I haven't really been talking about it much, but I've been working towards Onslaught, and I've been getting a lot of abilities that play into rotary weapons and like automatic weapons, which is of course the auto rifle. And the Hammerhead is a automatic weapon, and it's a very, very good one. It does insane damage, like just crazy good damage. And it also pierces enemies. It'll go through an enemy and hit another enemy and generally kill them. And it also goes through cover. Like, it's just so insanely good. It's so incredibly good that it kind of blows my mind. I think this is where I drop my helmet, which I regret. I end up regretting, and it sucks, but it's fine. I like double triple check that I want to do this. Oh wait, it's not the helmet that I drop. I guess it's the chest piece. Maybe I do that on the next floor. Yeah, I got a utility for the auto weapon as well, and I'm like, I think here I got like a new utility, and like there's nothing they could give me really that would make me drop the auto weapon. Oh no, I haven't gotten the mod yet. Maybe I get that on the next floor. Valhalla Spaceport. So if you'll recall from a few episodes ago, Valhalla Spaceport is the end of Callisto.
There's a working dropship here.
And yeah, your dude even says like, I hope there's a working dropship. This is the kind of the end of this space station. I mean, I'm just shooting a drone there, but you can already kind of see how good that weapon is. You'll see later, maybe on this floor, just how insanely good it is. Oh, there's that utility that I talked about. But yeah, so the dropship is here, and so this is the last floor. And so, of course, the floor has got a bit of spice on it. It's got some new and tough enemies that we saw the first time I came here, which are like those bipedal mech robots that are pretty tough. They've got a bit of oomph to them for sure. This is when I replace my chest piece. No, I walk away from it. Damn. Okay. Do I come back? I don't know. I guess I leave it on the floor. It's funny, like trying to figure out like what I do. So maybe in here. No, there's. You'll see. This is like one of the most satisfying things I've done in this game is like this final floor, which does have quite a few enemies on it. I just tear through it like it's made of tissue paper. It's so good. It's so satisfying. Yeah, there we go. I just like kill 2 units with one shot. Oh yeah, the only thing is the hammerhead does use 762 ammo, so I have to like continue replenishing my 762 ammo as much as possible. There's that bipedal robot, and I just like absolutely blow it away. There's one at full health, and I just completely destroy it. Man, like, how good is that? Do I not drop the 44? Drop the 44, you dummy! You have nothing that uses it. You have nothing that uses the 44. Why are you carrying 44 around? Oh, well. And there's some 762 that I just leave. What is wrong with me? Yo. What? That was a good decision. Okay. Not a great decision there. I should have moved one more, like, north. Or, yeah, like, moved into cover. Pick up the 762. I pick up all the 762. I guess I do switch my chain gun for this better chain gun here. But I comment here, and I'm going to comment here again, that there's actually no reason to do that because the chain gun uses 762, and it uses a lot of it, and there's no reason to use any gun other than the hammerhead at this point. If I have ammo for the hammerhead, I should just always use the hammerhead.
Clear.
So yeah, like this floor is supposed to be really difficult, and I just like tear through it, destroy basically everything with one shot, which is really satisfying after like struggling through some floors and like losing a couple times, and then you just like find the god weapon. The nice thing about the hammerhead is it also levels up. I'm not sure what you're gonna get or what I'm gonna get when it levels up. Yeah, there we go. I finally switched that chest piece. I'm not sure what I'm gonna get when I level it up, but I have to imagine it's pretty good. I mean, like, it's better than a gun that where it stays the same forever, right? So I'm pretty excited about that. I think I just end it here. I end it here, and then I do one more floor, which is actually like really trivial. I did pick up the 762. That's good. Europa. I'll go ahead and read this since I read it the first time around. Once we see my stats, I look at that. Those are good stats. Those are some good stats. Found like everything basically. What? Is it like loading? I don't remember it being... Oh, there we go. You take the dropship to the only other officially inhabited moon of the Jovian system. This is the place where they do research. Maybe you'll find out what went wrong. So, there's an interesting story. I think it's about as there's about as much story as there is in like your standard Doom game. Which is to say, there is some, but you gotta kind of look for it. Like there's been like these little things I can read on the terminals that I've been kind of like ignoring. I will make no mistake, I will get to them eventually. But for now, I've just been like taking my time to learn the game. And I don't regret that. I think that it has paid out to focus on like learning the game, because like this run is working out quite well. I mean, I might be wrong. Oh yeah, so this is why I regretted dropping that chest piece that had the auto reload, is because I got some multi-tools here that let me equip my mods, my mod packs. And the mod packs do different things depending on if you equip them to a gun or armor. And I decided to put them both on my armor, seeing as I could not equip them to my hammerhead. There's no reason to equip them to a different gun. Like, unless I run out of 762, which sure is a concern, I'm not likely to want to use a different weapon. So... yeah, I mean, needless to say, this run is just like excellent, and I don't know, maybe we can end up seeing the end of the game. Who knows?
Okay, reload already.
Oh, unless I continue to make stupid mistakes like that, where I don't reload my weapon.
Seems to be the last of them. For now.
So yeah, that's like the end. This is a weird panel that I'm not sure I understand yet. You can like make weapons, but I'm not sure if I would want to do that. I would prefer to be able to make mods. So I end up taking all of the multi-tools, which confuses me because it says it has 3 charges and I have 2 multi-tools. And when I go to click on extract, like, it does actually make sense, but it took me a second to figure out what was going on, that I was getting multi-tools. I thought maybe I was accidentally using multi-tools. But yeah, I mean, like, that's basically gonna do it. I think I pretty much, I just like sweep the area and then leave, and then that's the end. I wrap things up at the end of or the beginning of the next floor. So looking forward to playing some more of this and actually being able to record properly. If you're enjoying this series, go ahead and hit the like button and consider subscribing if you're new to my content. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.